very generous Donald Trump donated a small patch of facial skin to help repair the blemished skin of an orange. Trump's energy level doubles thanks to his exhausting sloth gene therapy. President Donald Trump's IQ doubles from 1 to 2 following the implant of a cockroach brain. Eric Trump and family are extremely pleased with his warthog face transplant. The Anatomy of a Photograph by Will West. He's just hanging around the apartment, alone, operating at 50%. The old man lies down in bed, still alone with camera close by. There's a reflection of someone in a full-length mirror that serves as a closet door. As he turns over, a great cliche of light, shadow, and lines fills his mind's eye. It is an image that demands to be captured, a trophy worth mounting and framing and hanging on the wall. The disabled artist wants himself and 3 or 4 of his friends to admire the soon-to-be completed art piece for many seconds to come. He is always self-deprecating but searching for respect. Unfortunately for him, there is a competitive streak lurking just below the surface, a feeling of, there, take that assholes, feast your eyes on this. Sinfully self-centered, he seeks the most likes on Facebook. He feels the sin, feels the euphoria. The man is lost in art and the sounds of silence. The serene world is shattered by a sound. Why are you taking pictures of the blinds? It was day 3 when Recep Tayyip Erdogan's Turkish forces faced fierce resistance from the abandoned Syrian Kurdish forces in northern Syria. The numbers of casualties continue to mount. International criticism of the campaign intensified from Venezuela and the ever-powerful Sudan. Estimates put the number of those who have fled the violence at 2.2 billion, give or take a couple. The normally docile Turkey proudly announced it had converted a large number of Kurdish Salt Lake cities in northwest region of Syria into turds. Erdogan's NATO-backed military monster forced the Kurd Defense Department to abandon its hospital stronghold. We're just making offers of heavy shelling, Erdogan said, maybe served with a large amount of flash on the side. This Turkey was gravely attacked was a complete shock for those who thought they were in the know at the White House. The shock is that there would be anyone in the know at the White House. U.S. President's evil genius opened the gate for his Turkish hero. No one would have guessed that this would happen, President Genius said. At least no one who wanted a job in this circus. Even though there wasn't a military presence to be found, Army General Mark Miley strongly suggested that U.S. forces are still working with Kurdish fighters. We are not abandoning our Kurdish partner forces, U.S. Defense Secretary Mark Whisper Esper said. U.S. troops remain with them somewhere in Syria. Not anymore, President Genius said. Have you heard any more about that call made to the Ukraine president?
allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This is They Say. President Stable Genius had $400 million of military aid slip through his KFC-sponsored greasy fingers and find its way to the pockets of Ukraine President Vladimir Zelensky. According to those who think they know what's going on, the president's genius decision left Ukraine military and physically vulnerable to the evils of Turkey. Zelensky, during a July 25th phone call with President Genius, promised to purchase thousands of the AMC javelins if the U.S. keeps U.S. Representative Jim Jordan out of the Ukraine. Ukraine needs the AMC javelins to ward off Vladimir Putin's tank tops. We have been extremely pleased with our combined order of Gremlins, Ramblers, and Pacers, Zelensky said. The javelins will provide Ukraine with the best anti-tank defenses known to man. They are needed in our fight for survival against Putin-backed separatists. President Genius had something to point out to Zelensky before agreeing to the sale of javelins. The United States has allowed the Ukraine to exist, despite its insignificance to us, President Genius said. I would like you to do us a favor, though. I need you to dig up or make up dirt on the Joe Biden family. It's not fair that Hunter Biden is treated with more respect than my genetically deficient sons, Eric Genius and Sable Genius Jr. Uninformed Ukraine officials fantasize that the war will go well and therefore jumpstart the Ukraine economy. It will be in the market for the AMC's best of the best, the badass AMX ballbuster.
pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
They don't call us lemons for nothing. Mill Creek murals, second to none. The positive responses generated by the murals on display in the city of Erie did not go unnoticed by townships in Erie County. Mill Creek Township officials were the first to try to emulate the success achieved by an Erie Arts and Culture organization. Erie Arts and Culture helped acquire internationally known artists for the well-received projects. The Mill Creek Arts and Cultural Council, under the direction of Frida Warhol, traveled through the thoroughfares of Erie in a heroic attempt to admire the murals created by Manolo Mesa, Ronaldo Lander, Raphael Gerlach.
Their murals are satisfactory. They're better than the billboards in Wesleyville.
The Arts and Culture Council searched high and low for artists capable of creating art images that would illustrate the quality of life experienced by the confined residents of Mill Creek Township.
We concentrated on the lowbrow during our quest for artistic integrity. Our benefactors demanded the best, and we at Arts and Culture Council met their pain-in-the-ass demands.
Aspen-based artist Annie Wilkes brought pain and suffering to life in her touching mural illustrating the atmosphere of wellness and health associated with the Lecom Medical Fitness and Wellness Center at 5401 Peach Street.
Bringing this art to the forefront was a difficult process for me. It almost hurt more than breaking a leg.
The Arts and Culture Council hired acclaimed artist Lucretia Ratchet of insignia to produce the inspiring mural on display above the entrance to Mill Creek Community Hospital.
It is a fabulous depiction of the tender, loving care received by the very fortunate patients imprisoned at the world-renowned hospital. The attractive mural puts potential Mill Creek Community Hospital inmates at complete ease when they enter the building.
Ratchet, a former nurse, drew upon her extensive experience in the mental health field to initiate her art process for the mural.
The demeanor of our patients after their successful treatment will be forever etched in my mind. It is absolutely amazing how a full frontal lobotomy enhanced the world of patients despite their extremely limited abilities.
Mill Creek Mall merchants reached out to Arts and Cultural Council for assistance after viewing the thought-provoking art desecrating the two Lecom medical buildings. Once again, Arts and Culture Council faced a daunting task of selecting the perfect artist, and once again they were up to the task. Their search led them to the city of Big Apple and artiste extraordinaire Coco Armani. The hiring went so well that Warhol got to know Armani on a first-name basis.
Coco's art illustrates the dramatic mix of urban glamour and rural sensibility. And Boscov's, whether their management knew it or not, was the ideal location for Coco's iconic art.
Mill Creek Mall visitors cannot help but notice a classic artwork on display above the entrance to the high-end Boscov boutique as they circle the mall looking for a handicapped parking space.
It was my heart's desire to capture the perfect balance of Big Apple chic and country bumpkin style. I knew I would only have one crack at apprehending it, and I truly believe that I apprehend the Madonna balance I was so desperately seeking for.
The outside mall of Office Max was undoubtedly the best canvas available for art in the Mill Creek Mall. The long expanse of wide open space appeared to be a muralist fantasy come true. Office Max management told the Art and Culture Council they wanted a mural that represented the lifestyle of its customers. Warhol told Sharp Elbows News.
An artist immediately came to mind when contemplating the lifestyle of Office Max clientele. Chicago-based artist Christy Gucciani. Gucciani has been illustrating a wide variety of scantily clad lifestyles throughout her, I cannot read this. Like, there's no way this is gonna come out of my mouth.
Well,
I'm trying really hard.
No, get what you get to come out then, okay? Make it work for you.
One artist immediately came to mind when contemplating the lifestyle of Office Max clientele. Chicago-based artist Christy Gucciani. Gucciani has been illustrating a wide variety of scantily clad lifestyles throughout her wide career. The captivating image painted by Gucciani literally attracts one to a lifestyle of leisure and good taste. It was my full intent to actualize a desirable image that would entice my admirers to fantasize about enjoying life as it should be. Gucciani said. Fuck. It was my full intent to actualize a desirable image that would entice my admirers to fantasize about enjoying life as it should be. There isn't anything more inviting than a pair of skis and an unused Ben Franklin stove. We are proud to counter the male-only artist selection process favored in Erie arts and culture. It is time to end the male domination of the Erie art world.
The Mill Creek Arts and Culture Council starts selecting display sites for the next series of street art murals, January 1st, 2020. Yes.
They call me a witch with a capital B. Honey, if you would just just go straight to hell because I want what I want and I won't take nothing else. People say I'm hard to get along with, I'm only thinking of myself.
I am Frida Warhol from the Mill Creek Arts and Culture Committee.
Yeah.
Council. We are a council, not a committee. They're very different.
How different are they?
Well, you see, a council is one person who gets votes from other people. A committee is a group of people that all work together. And councils just, I don't like the sound of them. I'd rather be a committee, but I was told we're a council.
Okay, and how did you get on that council?
Just look at me.
I can't stop.
Oh, you're too funny. Oh. I got more necklaces. This is how I walked into the office.
Yeah,
I
very
said-
subdued.
Do you see me? I'm a walking piece of art. I'm the next Lady Gaga.
Should we push you on the wall then?
No, I am a walking art piece.
You have any places you selected to walk?
Perry Square. I like talking to the local hobos. They're very nice people. Sometimes I hang out on the Erie Art Museum stairs.
Oh, that's cool.
And sometimes I sit like the statue.
Do you miss McDonald's?
Oh, yes. Crack Donald's was my favorite place to go to the bathroom to. You know, you never knew what to expect.
And get a glass of water, maybe?
Yeah. Oh, and if I could afford it, a value fry. My favorite.
Oh, that's awesome. Did you like Celebrate Erie?
I thought, I don't want to, what if she sees this? What's her name? Carrie? I thought she was kind of trashy. She was very trashy. I remember her bending over and she lifted up her shorts and she kind of smacked her butt around. I felt like it was more of like I was at a striptease than a concert.
I must say, a brilliant observation.
I was a little bit disappointed because, I mean, I liked Carrie Hilson growing up. She had like, my name is Carrie, I'm so very fly, oh my. But it wasn't anything like that. It was just scandalous. And the weird DJ from Georgia, put your hands up, put your hands up. I frankly didn't want to put my hands up.
Did you tell everybody that?
No, you're the first one I told.
Oh, I'm so privileged.
I can't see it all.
The American kestrel, small, numerous, and widespread. Watch for one of these North American falcons perched on a utility wire, bobbing its tail. True to the name falcon, this species is built for speed. If a suitable perch isn't available, American kestrels will hover above an open field. Facing into the wind, they flap their wings and use their tails to hold their position. From aloft, kestrels watch for insects, small mammals, and reptiles, which they overtake and capture.
over there is our ambassador birds are actually out, and you'll be able to see them up close. They're with their handlers, and you'll be able to see them on the gloves and be able to take pictures of them. And that second, I'm sure you're not interested in face painting, but in the booth next to it is Prudence, our possum. She's an ambassador possum. And Janelle over there is our possum lady, and she can tell you everything you need to know about possums. There are refreshments in the building where that chimney is. Just go around and up the stairs, and please feel free to go in and have what you'd like. And behind that is our flight building. We put the larger birds in there, such as, well, right now we have 3 eagles in there. And enjoy yourself, and the birds are amazing, and you'll be able to get them up close.
Hi. Did you see some birds?
Oh, I love her.
Yep. What kind of birds did you see?
Owl.
An owl?
And a baby owl. And then, this is a small owl.
Just a small one? Did you see any eagles?
No,
No? Oh, okay.
What is in the barn talking about? Talking about.
No, it was blinded my face.
Try to chase other birds to
Just by a bar.
small things. So,
They don't have enough
over there.
Yeah.
When you guys get them?
At the. I guess last fall.
Lighter than a cat.
Yeah.
Definitely lighter than a cat.
it does get tired.
Before saying that she's not possibly real. I was like, I assure you she is real.
There has to be like the right environment.
She not waving back?
No, but she looks like she's looking this way. I don't know.
No, I mean, the first, well, they know it's going to be the first.
She's in the longer Susan. Yeah.
Everybody was mad when I did 20 years with that on.
She's so.
Which one? This guy?
Get loud, that's the sound of the woods. That's the sound of the woods. That's the sound of the woods. Yeah, that's the sound of the
Slow down, Bill. Slow down. If you are still with us, thank you for spending nearly 30 minutes of your stay-at-home time viewing the Art by Will Classic Sharp Elbows Episode 3 program. Classic because it is more than likely to be the final show of the series. Team Sharp Elbows helped make the show become a reality that will soon be forgotten. Be that as it may, I will forever be grateful to these fantastic people. Cheryl Blanchard, Abby Rose, Tom Bellows, Jake Barco, Jeannie Malachar, Craig Seidlinger, Rob Gibson, Amy Fennell, Sloth, Rob West, Gordon Billingsley, and Anita Berry. Very good. We are done. You can probably go turn on the oxygen in a couple seconds. Now I'm going to catch my breath and do a couple other things real quickly.